Yes, people, so this is the rice and gungo. You don't want tasty.
That's another word for you wish you could taste it.
Yes.
When we Jamaicans say don't want taste it, you know, that means you really want to taste it. Wagwan, what's great? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome and thank you very much for stopping by. My name is Chef PIGION Morris and you're watching Morris Time Cooking.
We know about sardine, mackerel, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing I waste, nothing I dash way.
Good morning, people. We're gonna make gungo rice and peas today. So let us get right into it. We're gonna look for any stone in there, cause you know sometimes you cook peas and you have little find something cracking in your mouth, so we don't want that in our rice and peas.
Okay, so you search first to see if there's any imperfections, stones or anything like that.
Right. Because if we wash it and put it in there, that's safe any dirt in the bottom.
Okay, so you're gonna pressure this now.
We're going to put it in a small amount of water.
So you just fill it with enough water to cover it about a half an inch above.
To boil up.
So in total, we have about 2 cups of water to 1 pound of the gungo peas.
Okay, so we're gonna add the garlic to the pressure cooker. Add salt to the peas. 1.5 teaspoon. We're gonna light our stove now and put it to boil. Cover it. Let it boil up and then you're gonna sink it with some cold water. Yeah, the reason you put salt in it because you want the rice and peas to taste it. So if you don't cook the peas with salt or the gungo, you're not gonna have that flavor.
Nice.
So we're gonna prepare our coconut now.
And we're using, this is the authentic rice and gungo using fresh coconut from the husk.
We'll catch the water now if we had to the gungo. Okay, I have to put enough water because sometimes the gungo them hard to cook. So it come to a boil now.
And you realize the grains of the gungo peas are floating, so that's why we're gonna add that cold water to sink them right to the bottom.
So watch until it sinks, people.
Just like that. Yes.
So everything is, you have to put a little bit more.
Yes, so if you didn't do that now, what would
you not go cook.
Some of the grains would not be cooked. You have about 5 cups of water in total.
Yeah, so you're gonna cover it now and leave it to pressure.
How long?
I don't know how hard the gungo is.
So we're gonna pressure it for about 20 to 25 minutes, give and take.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
And in the meantime, we're gonna work on that coconut.
Wow, this is lovely.
No coconut, man. I have to shake them before I buy them. You know? I say if it sound like it don't, that's the thing, when I'm testing coconut, I like to shake them. If you don't shake them, if you shake them and it sound like you don't have a lot of water, you know, chances are they're going bad. So we use one of those dinner knife so it doesn't cut you.
Right.
I'll just remove that from the husk. Nice.
Right, we're going to wash the coconut now. After washing the coconut, then we're going to cut it up. So we're washing the coconut the second time now. Yeah, we're gonna cut up the coconut now. Then next to the blender.
So I have 2 cups of water to the blender. Just gonna add the chopped coconut chunks.
So I'm gonna strain the coconut. Gonna get out the milk. Milk is so rich.
Wow. And you realize we grate it, we blend it until it's
fine.
Nice and fine.
Everything blend out. We're gonna juice it out. Wow, this come out so fine. You can put a little bit of the trash in the
I like that.
Put a little bit more of the trash when you're cooking the rice. It tastes nice.
Yeah, man, that's something like it too, you know. So back with the flakes in the blender. We're gonna give it a second blend with a little bit of water, not a lot.
I'll cook fast.
So this is the second blend. Not as rich, but we're still getting a bit of that milk.
Pour this in the rice pot. Can't make it burn with some rice.
This is about 3 cups of milk, and this is about 4 cups of water here.
So we're gonna put
So we're gonna go in half the amount. Alright? Okay.
No, we need all it because it will need all it.
Okay. So we'll just let this cook down to an extent, right? So by the time it's supposed to cook down, the peas, the gungo peas will be infused with the coconut milk, and then we'll be left back with about 5 cups of water.
You can cover the whole like because it will boil over the custard that will waste.
So we don't cover it fully because we don't want the coconut milk to boil over on the stove. Just half mass the pot and cook that. Once it comes to a boil, we're going to let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes to properly infuse all of that coconut milk into the peas.
Yeah, we're gonna add our butter to our gungo. Okay. So we're gonna add 1 green pepper.
We have 3 stalks of scallion and 1 stalk of fresh thyme wash.
So we're gonna beat up the scallion with the thyme. I'm gonna add this to the pot now. Teaspoon of brown sugar. This is to make the rice and peas flavory. Tastes real good. We're gonna allow the season to cook down a little bit more, then we can add our rice to it.
Okay. So far we pressured the gungo peas for about 25 minutes, and then we add in the coconut milk for another 10 minutes once it came to a boil. Now we're gonna leave these in for 5 more minutes to just get the seasoning infused into that liquid, and then we're gonna wash that rice and add it right in.
And put it on a low heat because we don't want the water to dry out.
Then we're gonna work on the rice.
We don't want to add any more water to spoil the flavor, so we have to turn it down on a low heat to get that season set in there.
Oh gosh, man. No more water, I gotta fresh up your stuff, eh?
So here we're gonna prepare our rice.
That's 1 cup, 2 cups,
3
cups, 4 cups of rice, and we're using the long grain white rice.
So we're gonna pick our rice now, see if any trash in there.
So mommy like to search it for any casings from the rice, those little brown shells, because you know that can be very irritating when you're eating your rice, right? So we just kind of scoop through. I mean, you won't be perfect with it, but just kind of scan through to see if you find any traces of the brown casing. And that's one right there, out.
We'll wash it.
So we wash that to get off the excess starch.
Yes. Because if you don't wash it properly, it will sticky. You're not gonna get that shelly.
Too much starch will make your rice become very sticky. So remove those little things.
Okay, so we're gonna let her show off this rice water.
So yes, you want it for your water to run a bit clear. Someone commented on our last rice video and said that they normally let this run under a strainer. But in Jamaica, especially for us, I'm not speaking for all Jamaicans, we don't have water to waste. So we have to just fill it up, wash, pour it off, and then get water again. Water commissioners that really come through it. Alright, so we need a third wash because you realize it's still somewhat cloudy. So we're going to go in for a third wash. Yeah, the more you wash that starch out, the shellier the rice becomes. Too much starch will result in sticky rice, and we're not making sushi. We're making Jamaican rice and gungo peas. Coconut infused liquid on the stove is ready to go.
Ooh. Here we go. So we're gonna get a liquor store. Wow, this is so rich.
So once you can see the rice, when you put it in the center like that, then you know your rice is going to come out proper.
Yes. You're not really putting it in the center now. You notice before we put it in the center, I grow with the rice. Okay. So by the lot, so you see, if the water if the water cover the rice, you're going to get a soft rice.
Okay. So she basically filled the base of the pot and then she add the rest in the middle. Yes. And now she's saying, okay, she have the perfect amount of water.
Yes, this is perfect.
And you do not add water in the rice at this point because that will change the taste of the rice drastically. Any water you need to add it before the rice is added to the pot.
Add in the peas, water if you not as much.
Just cook down with a nice coconut milk, all of the salt, the butter, the little bit of sugar, the fresh herbs and the scotch bonnet pepper. So how I test my rice, for those out there who may not understand Mommy's Jamaican term, you see that first line on your finger? Water is not so hot. I like to tip it. Once I feel the rice like this, I stop. That's perfect. That's an inch, right? If you don't want to do that because it's too hot, as I said, my hand is clean, you can use a fork. If you have a wooden spoon, you can do that, or use a regular spoon. Once you feel the rice, you stop. I feel the rice, and there, that's another inch. So that's how I test. Once the water is an inch or half inch above the rice, that's perfect amount of water. So what we're going to do now, we're going to cover this up,
yes,
and cook for how long?
Until it dry, you turn it down.
Okay,
and
so
add a plastic with our file paper. You can damp the file paper or the plastic.
This would normally take about 5 to 8 minutes to come to a boil, and once that comes to a boil, it's going to take you another 10 minutes before all the water evaporates. But you don't wait until it's fully evaporated. Once you see like tiny little bubbles, then that's when you turn on your stove from the medium heat that it is right now to low, and we're going to show you what that looks like in about 20 minutes time. And over here we have some curry turkey neck, aka ghetto curry goat.
Okay people, so the rice dry now, so we're gonna turn down that flame, turn it down. So
you bring it down to very, very low heat.
So you're gonna wash this rice bag, this plastic bag.
So this is the same bag that rice comes in. We're gonna wash it, you know what I'm saying?
So you're gonna make a little water stay on it because the rice, you can't put a dry plastic bag over it. So this is what you do with a little water settle on the top.
Nice.
That will help steam the rice.
Nice. So now we're going to put that on very low heat and steam for about the next 20 minutes.
15.
15 minutes? Okay. Mommy said 15 and she had to do the cooking. You know.
So we're going to cover it.
You have a little bit of water settling, shake the pot. A little bit of water is on the back, that's what you want. Nice and hot.
So that's how we're going to steam. That is what's going to steam the rice. So we're going to cover it now. Okay, we're going to put it on a low heat. So people, we're gonna check our rice now.
Steamer fly.
Wow.
Oh lad.
Gonna remove all those.
Oh my days.
Wow.
Yes, no matter. I eat that.
You don't want to eat and have these time stick on skillion.
Realize you don't chop. Normally when I'm making this, I just chop up my skin and everything. Only the time I remove on the scotch bonnet. You just like to get the flavor and remove it, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's where me and you differ with the rice. With the rice, I just chop up everything and make them boil out in the water. So when you stick the fork in the middle like that, what are you doing?
Can you try to feel if the rice is sticking at the bottom? Because you don't want your rice burn.
Okay, nice and fluffy. And then we're gonna show them that rice hack.
So when it's sticking at the bottom now, after me stir it now, I'm gonna lock it off and put it in the water.
In the sink.
Yes.
Yes, looking good, looking right.
Yes, people. So this is the rice and gungo. You don't want tasty.
That's another word for you wish you could taste it.
Yes.
When we Jamaicans say don't want to taste it, you know, that means you really want to taste it.
So we're gonna lock off our flame now.
Nice.
And then we're gonna
put that in the water.
Put it in the water.
For about 3 minutes, yeah. Just so it bright.
Or we can leave it on the stove about 5 minutes to get a heat off of the
So the heat from the
yes,
the
to
grill.
bring out the custard.
Okay, so the heat from the grill. Turn it off. Let the heat from the grill just get that rice nice and sheeny.
Before we put it in the water.
Yes.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Good to go. You don't need a lot of water, just so the base of the pot can rest in there.
Right. So
just like that. Realize? We don't do it too high because you don't want the water to go in the rice, just the bottom of the pot. And mommy just bring it up on the side a little bit.
Right.
Be careful with the hot pot now. But yeah.
And be careful, the water
going at the pot, yeah.
So you're gonna make it sit there for a while.
Right, just about 2 minutes. And trust me, this way, mommy do this all the time. And the rice does not stick. Try this out. If it works for you, comment below and let us know if it did. But may I tell you, nothing nasty. It's a good look.
This is not rice and gungo, this is rice and peas. Rice and gungo, people don't follow me. It's just the texture why I say it. Wow. Wow, it smells good, Mr. Morris. We're gonna put the turkey neck here.
Put it on just one side, yeah.
Just remove the thyme.
Yeah, just like a gravy pan now.
Wow.
I had to turn on the camera for this one. I'm just coming from the gym. I'm not in my best attire, and I'm telling you, I had to taste it so you know, so I don't know game. This gungo and rice, bad. I stopped on the street and got the fresh coconut, you know. Listen to me. This turkey neck come like a curry goat. Me I eat, you know. And I can just pull through the bone because you see how well she cleaned that bone. Alright, man. Bad you bad, mommy. Bad you bad. Turkey you bad. To all my existing and new subscribers, I just want to give you a heads up that I do have a family channel called Morris Time Family. So if that's something you're interested in, head on over there, hit subscribe and see that video when I surprise my mom.